a reminder of our childhoods is always welcome in our life. So now that Disney Plus is out everywhere, it's time to take a look at some of the best childhood shows that you can find on the platform to remind you of the good times. Welcome to BingeTv, and today we'll be presenting you with our countdown of the 10 shows from your childhood available on Disney Plus. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel and to turn on notifications for more videos like this one. Without further ado, let's begin. 10th place, Boy Meets World. One of the most classic and nostalgic sitcoms ever to grace the small screen definitely has to be Boy Meets World. Get ready for Mr. Feeney's fantastic life lessons regarding loudmouth boy Corey, best friend Sean, and his crush Topanga from middle school to college. Boy Meets World is notorious for, despite the time frame of the show, having been released in 1993 and ending in 2000, documenting the coming of age of each of the characters and exploring deep topics like absent fathers, poverty, and sex to provide us with an actual, realistic, and honest series about teenagers. The series was rebooted with Girl Meets World, a sequel about Corey's daughter, which is also available on Disney+. 9th place, XMen, the animated series. In the 9th spot of our list, we have XMen, the animated series. This animated series ran for 6 years in the 90s, and didn't just follow the traditional X-Men that most of us know, presenting us with a whole array of Marvel superheroes that showed up throughout the series as they joined forces to combat all the evil villains that appeared. Even Captain America appeared in there. 8th place, Full House. Next up, we have Full House, an iconic show that was consistently in the Nielsen Top 30 thanks to representing a G-rated dysfunctional family more realistically than any other show could do. The show chronicles the events of a widowed father, Danny Tanner, who enlists his brother-in-law Jesse Kostopoulos and best friend Joey Gladstone to help raise his 3 daughters, eldest DJ, middle child Stephanie, and youngest Michelle, in his San Francisco home after the death of his wife Pam. 7th place, That's So Raven. At the next spot of our list, we have That's So Raven, a supernatural sitcom that originally ran on Disney Channel from 2003 to 2007. Set in San Francisco and starring Raven Simone as Raven Baxter, a teenager with psychic abilities. It shows us how our favorite teenage psychic and fashion designer gets in and out of amusing adolescent and pre-adolescent situations. That's So Raven was the highest rated program on Disney Channel during its initial run, and was the first series in the network's history to produce 100 episodes. In fact, it would be difficult to find a child born in the 2000s that doesn't know anything about it. Now it's a part of Disney+. In case you haven't watched it yourself, it's time for you to do it. 6th place, SpiderMan the Animated Series. The beloved 1994 animated SpiderMan series is available on Disney+ for you to watch too. It was created by Stan Lee and voiced by the Brady Bunch movie star Christopher Daniel Barnes. Following the trials and tribulations of Peter Parker as he becomes Spider-Man to save his city from evil. The series focuses on Spider-Man and his alter ego Peter Parker during his college years at Empire State University. As the story begins, Peter has already gained his superpowers and is a part-time freelance photographer for the Daily Bugle. The show features most of Spider-Man's classic villains, including the Kingpin, the Green Goblin, the Lizard, the Shocker, Dr. Octopus, Mysterio, the Scorpion, Rhino, the Vulture, and Venom. 5th place, Kim Possible. In the next spot of our list, we have action comedy adventure TV series Kim Possible, where the title character is a teenage girl who has to balance her life regarding teenage crushes and girl life while also fighting crime on a regular basis. Kim is aided by her clumsy best friend and eventual love interest, Ron Stoppable, and his pet naked mole rat Rufus, and 10-year-old computer genius Wade. Collectively known as Team Possible, Kim and Ron's missions primarily require them to thwart the evil plans of the mad scientist supervillain duo Dr. Draken and his sidekick Shigo, though they encounter other enemies as well. Realistic and fun at the same time, this show is a gem to behold regarding the world of teenage girls and crime fighting. 4th place, Recess. In the 4th spot of our list, we have Recess, an animated cartoon about what happens to kids during their free time at school, allowing them to express themselves and develop meaningful relationships. 6 4th graders we fondly remember from our childhood satirize the community of kids at school as if it were traditional human society, even including the government system, a class system, and several unwritten laws that are funny and insightful on what society truly is at the same time. They are ruled by a monarch, a 6th grader named King Bob, who has various enforcers to make sure his decrees are carried out. 3rd place, Darkwing Duck. In the 3rd spot of our list of 90s throwbacks you can find on Disney+, we have Darkwing Duck, featuring the superhero alter ego of ordinary suburban duck, Drake Mallard. Darkwing Duck tells the adventures of the titular superhero, aided by his sidekick and pilot, Launchpad McQuack. Duck lives in an unassuming suburban house with his adopted daughter Gosselin, next door to the incredibly dumb Muddlefoot family. Darkwing struggles to balance his craving for fame and attention against his desire to be a good father to Gosselin and help do good in the city. Despite existing in an alternate universe to DuckTales, supporting characters Launchpad McQuack and Gizmo Duck appear in both series in similar roles, and Scrooge McDuck is mentioned in a Darkwing Duck episode, so you can say that it's slightly hinted at an alternate universe. Second place, Hannah Montana. Hannah Montana is one of the most famous teenage sitcoms in the world, airing on Disney Channel for 4 seasons and being notorious for being the show that catapulted Miley Cyrus to fame. The show portrays Miley Stewart, a teenage girl living a double life as famous pop singer Hannah Montana, an alter ego she adopted so that she could maintain her anonymity and live a normal life as a typical teenager. Episodes deal with Miley's everyday struggles to cope with the social and personal issues of adolescence while maintaining the added complexities of her secret identity, which she sustains by wearing a blonde wig. As silly as it seems, the show kept us on our toes for several seasons thanks to its great music and plot. First place, Doug. And finally, we have Doug, a show that focuses on the early teenage life of Douglas Funny, who experiences all kinds of common problems early adolescents do. Doug narrates each story in his journal, and the show incorporates many imagination sequences. The series addresses numerous topics, including trying to fit in, platonic and romantic relationships, self-esteem, bullying, and rumors. Many episodes center on Doug's attempts to impress his classmate and crush, Patty Mayonnaise. Now available on Disney+, we can revive all of Doug's funny adventures and relatable problems as if they were our own. So, what are your thoughts on these fantastic throwbacks you can watch on Disney+? Let us know in the comments below. Also, make sure to leave us a like, share this video with your friends, and subscribe to our channel for more videos like this one. We hope you enjoyed it, and we'll see you next time for more.